of playoff hopes. 8 points out of the second wild card in the Western Conference. And away we go. Starting lineups are brought to you by Taco Bell. They will come in, the lines in pairs at the bottom of your screen. We start with Vegas by Pius Suter with Brock Besser as well. He carries down the wing, fed it back for Phil Hronek, and Adin Hill makes a stop on the shot from Hronek. Jack Eichel couldn't pick it up. Instead, it squirted out to Marcus Pettersson. Swept in behind. Zach Whitecloud ushers it up the half wall. Ivan Barbashev swatted at that. Besser's shot. Rebound. And that's chopped high and wide.
People boxed out, but that was the save I was talking about that got up high. A tough one for Hill. This one, the rebound gets away from him. Besser's able.
And especially, it's been well documented that he's been less than 100%. Here's Riley Smith, fed it along. Backdoor shot and a stonewall save made by Lankinen on Victor Olofsson. Puck batting around in the slot, finds Nils Höglander. He couldn't exit. Eichel then fans on it. Höglander picked it away. Besser's on the move. Besser missed the net. Hronek the key. Back in deep, in the corner. It's Höglander. Seam pass, a shot, the save made. Puck loose and wiped out of there. Oh, big-time opportunity for Marcus Pettersson, the defenseman. Centering feed, turnaround shot, Suter, it throws, score! Nils Höglander starts the scoring for the Canucks.
The chances, the wide-open nets that the Canucks continue to miss on. Here's one opportunity there. Hill just scrambling in his net, the ability to keep the puck in at the blue line, and they just put everything to that inner slot area. And finally, Nils Höglander returns to the lineup and is able to get this rebound, but not after a couple of whacks at it. Here's Suter, had an unbelievable wide-open net chance prior to this. They were all over Vegas, just swarming the net, something Rick Tocchet has wanted them to do more of, and they did it.
Hanifin centered, was looking for Keegan Colasar. Went off the leg of Teddy Bluger. Recovered by Vegas. Whitecloud a shot, a save made by Lankinen. Bounces down in the corner. Joshua protected. He found Rutz a save. Rebound towards Sherwood. And Sherwood and Hill got in that collision at the top of the crease. Mark Stone moves it on the entry. Barbashev can't score! Simply beautiful. And we're tied at 1.
Plethora of chances, and then all of a sudden Vegas figures out how to break it out. And watch this, as Mark Stone just isolates the Vancouver Canucks, brings them to one side and puts it back to Barbashev, who's coming from off the bench and doesn't get picked up. And I'm wondering if they're going to look at this here and challenge this for an offside. That was awfully close.
A big sigh of relief for Eric. Here's Nils Höglander, back after missing the last 6 games due to injury. Pius Suter with a shot, swallowed up, with the Kings gaining some ground recently. Mark Stone, a pass for McNabb, a shot, saved, and the rebound popped out. Still loose, and Lankinen covers.
I mean, he does have a plethora of talent up front, as well as on the back end, too.
Kicked out by Kevin Lankinen, with Vegas bearing down. And Quinn Hughes is on it with 7 to go here in the first. Max Sasson, former Western Michigan Bronco, fed Carlson, got blocked, loose in front as Adin Hill tried to glove it. Nick Waugh carries out to center, connects on the entry with Tanner Pearson. Waugh drive, rebound, score! Off the deflection, Vegas grabs the lead.
Heads up play by him to jump back on the bench quickly as Howden was coming. And it ends up going off Mancini's skate. So it's going to be Waugh that's going to be credited for this goal. A nice little bank pass back by Pearson, and Mancini in the right place. Unfortunately, his foot puts it right behind Lankinen, as you can see there, under 50% at 45.5 coming in.
Drew O'Connor came speeding in, and the stick save from Adin Hill.
Yeah, some guys saying, Jared Bednar was telling us that it was one of the best teams they played all year when they were in their most recent game in Colorado.
Back to the line for Quinn Hughes. Off to Garland, the pride of Scituate, Massachusetts. Garland with a shot, looking for a tip from DeBrusque, who recovered and uses Besser, banks one back to Quinn Hughes, the sensational defenseman. With 2+ to go here in the first. Toward the net, looking backdoor, trying to time it up for Garland. Hughes whips it back across on a return feed. Here is Hughes, a shot tip. Oh, what a kick save by Hill. Besser had the tip.
Bar. That's why Lankinen didn't pick it up right away. And here's an opportunity. You see the tip there as you.
All right, 10.6 left here in this first, and Nick Waugh wins it back to Pavel Dorofeev. Eichel, a one-timer, is gloved by Lankinen. You see them down the stretch as well, the final week of the regular season. Stretch pass intercepted by Victor Mancini from Theodore. Mancini driving the net, and Hill made the stop on the defenseman. Hanifin maneuvers in behind. Hughes harassing him. Hanifin for Olofsson, a shot and a save made by Lankinen. Backhand bid, loose in front. Lankinen keeps it out on Smith.
Now Vegas has got their legs back here in the second. You saw it come back with the power plays in the first.
Pietrangelo, a shot, save, rebound, save again. Lankinen on Howden. Wow! Pietrangelo, the shot. Howden is stopped by Kevin Lankinen. He's had a big season for the Canucks with 17 goals and leads the NHL in hits. Set a single-season league record. Dakota Joshua checked by Eichel. Sherwood stepped in. Hronek, a wrister. Save made. Loose. Score! This game is tied. Ratu on the doorstep.
From Vegas, but they were able to maintain some control as you see the turnover in the neutral zone. But then the quick, close puck support allows the Canucks to make this play. And watch Ratu with perfect timing, comes in front as the shot comes to create a screen in front of Adin Hill. And Dakota Joshua there as well. And the thing is, Hronek waited.
His sixth.
I'm wondering goalie interference challenge maybe here by Bruce Cassidy.
Interference.
Yeah, that's it.
Exactly that.
They get everyone on the same page and understanding as they head into the playoffs. And there's no question in my mind that the contact pushes Hill back and he can't reset.
After coach's challenge review, we call him the ice stance.
Wow. So a huge swing indeed, and the goal stands for Ratu. Gets the return feed out high. Drifting there thanks to Smith. DeBrusque turns the corner. Down low. Garland. Touch pass. Oh! What a stop by Hill!
Much attention his way that Riley Smith stays up so high, which leaves this slot area open. He can't come down to help his teammates out. Carlson's there, but Carlson's also thinking of backdoor. And what a save by Adin Hill. He's deep.
Drew O'Connor takes it off the boards and turns it over. Mark Stone missed the net. Off the giveaway from Vancouver.
Running around in their own zone due to this giveaway here from the Canucks. And there's Mark Stone, just reads it perfectly, just missed.
But he has fought to still give his best in those heavy minutes you mentioned. Carlson moved it off, and Hill makes another big stop, this time on O'Connor.
But then Vegas takes it the other way, and they get some chances of their own. Here's the chance I was talking about. That's a huge...
There's up with Marcus Pettersson, who banks this around. White Cloud to keep. He'll cycle it down deep toward Mark Stone. Wrapped up by Marcus Pettersson. Barbashev for Eichel. A shot off the iron and out.
He didn't get a penalty here, and here's the last chance by Eichel, and he rifles this, and I mean, it just missed. That was like underneath the crossbar. And it almost bounces in behind Kevin Lankinen. I mean, that was on his stick and off his stick. Lankinen doesn't...
Mark Stone, the captain, now on the move. It's dropped off to the wing. Eichel cuts, and Lankinen made the stop. Shea Theodore was active for Vegas on that rush. With Waugh parked in front. Waugh retrieves the puck. Waugh still with it. Stick handling. Nick Waugh carrying through with a shot up high. Rebound is loose for Pearson and Colasar. Midway through the third, Nick Waugh trying to create for Vegas in a 2-2 game in Vancouver. Sherwood's there in the corner as well, but Haig digs it out of there for Alex Pietrangelo. Inside of 3.5 to go, and a tie game in the third. Carlson speeds in. Carlson still with it on the backhand. Centers! Score! Victor Olofsson gives the Golden Knights the lead.
Pressure on him in the corner. He just looks over, does a nice D-to-D pass. They get a simple breakout, and then Carlson just has a ton of speed up ice. And he just drives around Hughes, uses the net as a shield, and perfect positioning for Olofsson in front, who had 9 shots against Calgary last night, and he's got 5 here this evening. This one ends up in the back of the net.
Final few seconds. Hughes the length of the ice, and that will do it as Vegas hangs on and wins it. 3-2 the final on the road in Vancouver.